Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari Red Passion, Ray White Overproof Rum, Cal's where quality joins affordability, Double 7 Energy Drink, Sunshine Snacks Day-O Plantain Chips, and by Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix.
Wagwan, my Pree Dis fam. I'm your host Naldo Addi and welcome to another exciting episode of your favorite entertainment and lifestyle program. We're there in St. Anne again this week, Ocho Rios to be specific, but we are make our way to St. Anne's Bay. Are you ready? I am. Let's take a stroll through this historic parish. Let's go. It's Reggae Month and we're shining the spotlight on female background vocalists. These queens share their stories, their struggles, and their dedication on backing some of the biggest names in music. Let's check it out. How many years have you been doing background vocals?
Could be 30 years because Dean Fraser, he was the one who got me involved in background vocalists.
About 25 years.
I actually started in the theater 1988 with a group called Kathy Levy and the Little People.
I got involved in supporting vocalists when I went to Edna. I went to Edna Manley College of the Visual and Performing Arts, yes. It was not my intention to get into singing. I was kind of thrust into it. I came with Edna with the intent of going back home to be a teacher.
What do you enjoy most about being a background vocalist? What kind of thrills does it give you?
Okay, so the thrill that I get is when the artist can really sing. So when the artist can sing, like I used to say, I will say to my boss, I'm not a background vocalist, I'm a singer. So when I'm singing behind you or on stage, I sing as if I'm a lead singer. But in the sense, you caress the song in such a way that it complements what he's doing.
I love seeing them do it. I love watching the persons I support giving themselves to the people, and I love seeing the people receiving the message, and I love after all of that, most times persons come in my inbox and tell me that, oh, you were great on stage, because I like to move. I don't just only sing, I like to move and enhance the performance, and I just like when people, the attendees, can look and say, oh, I did receive that message, so I know the message had gone forth. So that for me is very, very fulfilling.
I really do love it though. I love it, I love it. I eat, sleep, dream, music.
Harmonies to me brings the whole thing together. You know, sometimes the music cuts out, and not saying that it won't sound good if it's the singer alone and the main vocalist, but the harmonies that surrounds it, it's just the glue that just brings the beauty in everything. And
Who are some of the artists you've done background vocals for on their songs?
Luciano, Anthony B, Buju Banton, Mr. Hammond.
Well, I've done a song with Hezron. To be honest with you, lead vocalist is not something I'm interested in. I love to support the persons who definitely feel like they have a message, because I believe that music is about having a message.
I've been lucky, blessed, call it lucky, call it blessed, that I have a small group of artists that I work with. And thank God, the schedule them, for the most part, fall in line. I work with Nikisha Barnes sometimes. I work with Nadine Sutherland sometimes. Off the top of my head, Luciano, Taurus Riley, Junior Kelly, Groundation, Richie Stephens, Richie Spice.
so I worked with Mr. Hammond for a year in 2010. And I had a 13-year hiatus, and I'm just now started working with him last year. I did a lot of work for Queen Africa and Tony Rebel. I think they're the longest job I've had during the business. I worked with this American artist. His name is Michael Franti.
How important do you think the contribution of background vocalists is?
Well, it is very important because sometimes the artists them definitely need that energy, not only energy, but sometimes we as singers sort of carry, the artist can be tired sometimes and maybe have a vocal problem, probably hoarse or stuff. So a background vocalist, especially if she's carrying the melody, it helps to cover certain flaws if the artist, hoarse or whatever. And it does complement what the artist is doing on stage.
When the supporting vocalist, which is the harmonies, is added onto the song, it kind of creates the song into a different space. And then the song comes alive. You have some people who are supporting vocalists that actually help a song to become a better song. You know what I mean? And so when you do it in the studio, it is very, very similar to a keyboard player who is necessary to the track, a bass player. They are very, very necessary. But supporting vocalists are most necessary to persons who are like a singer. You have singers and you have DJs. Supporting vocalists to a singer is golden.
So I'd love to say, no, them not give you the respect. But when you speak to them, they don't understand. So like if I'm gonna do some studio harmonies, and a lot of times it's like the younger singers will go, just put some backup there, sir. Just put some backup in the harmony. Just put some, and then we will come with a la da da, da da da, hoo hoo, and them go, wait, I never know some song could have them something there, could I do them so, and so a lot of them they don't understand the importance.
We tend to get overlooked, and I hate the term backup singer, which the way it sounds is how we get treated sometimes. Like that gesture, the backup singer, because everyone understood them there,
We set the mood, we set a vocal mood behind them, so we help to create the message. So if you're singing a love song, we might be doing some oohs and some ahs. Those were specifically decided on to create this mood. So when we go to rehearsals and stuff, all of this is what we have to think about, and that's how you end up getting the actual show that you got. We had thought about it.
We also give that artist the vibe and the energy. So it helped, make him feel like, yeah. So we are important, even in studio. I mean, sometimes some artists come in and them really can't sing so good, So when a harmony go over it and you have to double up them voice, it is important.
There's much more Pree Dis to come after this break, so don't move a muscle.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, and everything. Let's load up that. Nice, yeah. 7, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 7 going with dating. In at the party we raving that. But we gyal spin off them saving style. If I new make updating. 7 with a new energy, me just activate it. Double the energy, double the vibe. 7 energy drink, the drink for you. World singer said that.
If your best friend was being cheated on and you know, would you tell them? The streets had some very interesting responses in our YPree Vox Pop.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Yes, it would be awkward, but yes.
You know what? I would, but it would be the time and place would have to be right.
That's not a question, of course. Right away, instant phone call.
Would I? Of course I would. I'd actually call her while I see them person acting out. I say, hey, like I see your better half cheating. I would definitely, because I'd want to know myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah, I would.
Of course.
Of course, that's my best friend.
Definitely.
Of course, easily.
Yeah? I'm a tell.
You see me I call my friend right away, no hesitation. But what would you do? Let us know on all our social media platforms at Pree Dis Show on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and of course, the comment section on YouTube. And tune in next week for more YPree.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
So what was along the #1 spot this week? Let's find out on our Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, take charge.
One girl every day. One girl every day. What is under me nose? What we are gonna do with bad mind? What we do with some?
Fish up it in a safe place. Them wanna go place for you.
Planet to planet, my life crazy. Planet to planet, and nice.
True definition, I loving forever, babes. And even
how much man nah go make nobody stress me. Big screen, girls me I get it with myself, look at me. Me I get it.
We never give up, dog. Now stop try. I forget up, dog. No way. Somebody else get ice. Make TG, not nice.
After this break, we're gonna meet St. Anne's very own Vosanity. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, and everything. Let's load up that. Nice, yeah. 7, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 7 one with baiting. In at the party we raving that. But we gala spend off them saving style. If a new make updating. 7 with a new energy, me just activate it. Double the energy, double the vibe. 7 energy drink, the drink for you. World singer said that.
Embrace the mix.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Straight out of Ocho, Rios, Vosanity is bringing fire to the music scene. We sat down with him recently to hear all about his journey in our Up Next segment.
A lot of money, a dirty money. Load up Idayala. Nico Jappy Benz make it fire shot.
Vosanity, welcome to the program. That is it.
Yeah, man.
First things first, my boss. Me say you come from the North Coast.
Yeah, no, so Ocho side we come from over there, so we are.
Where in Ocho you grew up?
You know, so I grew up in an exchange though. Everybody would know what you know, exchange. Yeah.
And how did you come up with, how did you decide to call yourself Vosanity?
Well, I want my dog them still, rest in peace, Tropics Valley. At first the name was just Sanity, but I get enough issues with Sanity, like copyright issues. So at the time we did a rep one little thing named VOS, Valley of Stoners. So the dog said, yo, just incorporate that with your name, and I just saw Vosanity born, and from them time till now, we just work with Vosanity.
That is it.
As if food and a yard, me I go feed that. Chipper do pee bat. Grab a make his skull up ball, he might take your last.
What's your real name?
Brandon.
Brandon, yeah. Surname?
Brown.
And which schools did you attend?
High school, Ferncourt High School. Yeah.
And while attending high school, where did you want to be? Was it always
always artist.
Why?
I just tell my brother a while ago, when I there at school, you know, when they keep like a career day, an artist me dress up as me alone in a class, in a skinny jeans with a bag on my back. And I say artist, I want to become a rock star, superstar.
And what your teacher say?
They might take it for gimmicks still, you know, nah, like,
yeah.
See me right now.
Right now. They're on TV, I like?
TV, I like?
That is it. Growing up on the North Coast, who were some of your musical influences?
Like, back then at the time, we never really have nobody like that back then. But like, recent days, I know Javilani and Mogul, the man really opened me gate. Yeah, now Pablo IG. Like, enough of we down there, enough big artists come from Coast, so you probably didn't even know about. What you know about pain, what you know about struggle, I feel make it out every day, me hustle.
How long now have you been doing music professionally?
Professionally now, when I jump out with a Vivo, like a year.
A year now.
But I do music from in high school. I left school, go studio, and I do it right. I build my craft so I can reach on a level.
What has been your greatest challenge so far in your young career?
I'm not telling you, gatekeeping. Like, enough gatekeeping. If I'm on a level, even if they see your thing and they know, say, yo, that you they can do it, you know, and them have the resources for help, it have to be monetary. You see, just the links them we need out there, for real. They don't really open a gate for you.
Sometimes, unfortunately, the dancehall may have a little corruption and a little tug of war. Being that you're in it now professionally, are you second guessing anything for say, yo, this really want to come in?
Firm in this. Firm, believe me. Because where we come from, enough of that. So, this is a regular day.
Mommy and daddy, your parents or your family overall, how are they reacting to your decision to being an artist?
Big up mommy, I love mommy. Mommy love it. She tell me to go for stars them man. Big up mommy. Daddy probably I see it too. Big up yourself too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Family, at first they never with it cause like you go look at work. But now we're active.
Some bury my heart with a shovel. Right now that a piece of the puzzle. Now at 1 point I didn't have my duffel.
What are you hoping to achieve musically?
I want to lift something like a mogul. I want to reach that status, the column. You know, cause music live on, and music is my therapy. You know? Every day I get up. My people are tired of me. Music, the TV, book every day. My style, it kind of raunchy, like my style kind of raw, you see. But we can please the crowd. We can make a whole woman listen to a song and say, yeah. You have to know if you do that as an artist.
What's your most successful song?
Big up Millman Entertainment. I have a song named Money 1 month ago, it had 22,000 views. That go on, you know. I call them and make.
Yeah.
I get this together, you know.
And all the promo and streets are going.
See we out there man, I tell you.
Some of them now hold no medi, no shake and steady, know me ready. None of them can style with no hungry belly.
Who is Vosanity's king of dancehall?
It's my king
of
dancehall.
Your
because for my generation, I'm not gonna lie, I have to get to Kartel. But everybody where you just mention have their accolades, them have things to say, yo, them is a contender, so big up them. But for my generation, because I'm just 21, I have to get to Kartel. Because them one them grow up and listen. I'm not listening to Beanie. Big up Beanie, but I'm not listening to Beanie.
Yeah.
You know a couple Beanie?
You know a couple Beanie.
But I have to tell you, say, you that thing mad too, because it's a different generation and it still can't trickle down.
What are your social media platforms where the people can go check you out?
I really like only use Instagram still, but Vosanity official on Instagram, Vosanity official on TikTok, yeah, Vosanity Viva, and YouTube, Vosanity. Yeah.
That is it. Vosanity, keep up the good work, bro. In our Mix Masters segment, we're going to link up with Niney Top Striker, a member of the legendary Renaissance crew.
Mixmaster is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, 7 Energy Drink, double the energy, double the vibe, and by Sunshine Snacks Day Old Plantain Chips, nature's best bunch, flavor that sings.
We no belt ya so. Enough boys said them not like me, but no one I feel like me.
How did music begin for you? How did it all happen?
Well, from a younger youth, growing up, I grew up with like a sound system in my house. My stepdad's sound system, so every time I play, maybe I mess around with the cassettes and the CDs. So that's how music really come into my life.
At what age did you decide that, you know what, I'm never talent to be a DJ?
At the age of 12. That's the first time I ever play at a party with like 2 Walkmans. Not even a party, it was a cookout at Waterford.
When did you decide to make it professional, as in, yeah, a career start now and you're going to start do your thing?
It was when I was with the unit, sound.
So you were a member of the unit sound?
Yeah.
Describe the experience. How was it for you?
It was a great experience. That's where I started to go to a lot of places in Jamaica. Yeah, and witness some big events, corporate events too also.
Speaking of events, what was the very first event you played at professionally?
It was Flow, I think it was Flow Back to School Treat at Jammer.
What is your government name?
Well, my government name is Ayetian Martin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or you came by Niney Top Striker?
Well, my friends call me Niney. So, and then I play football, so the striker come on, so that's a Niney Top Striker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What position you play?
Forward.
Cause a boy like me not mad. Me not mad over no girl. Cause a boy like.
How has the journey been for you as a DJ/selector?
Well, it's up and down, you know, but the journey is alright. Just continue to put in the work and move forward each day and try to get your name popular.
What do you enjoy most about this profession?
Take it to a lot of places, make you meet a lot of top people, corporate, dancehall, and it's a superstar lifestyle.
What's the best advice Bada Bling has ever given to you as it relates to music and being a DJ?
Always stay focused on go for what you want.
Can't style me, mama. Fine line, check it out. Brand new man and that's fine by me, up you. Fine happiness, more up you. Enjoy it.
How did the Renaissance opportunity come about?
Well, I was overseas. My friend called me, Jerome. I said, hey, what do you think about us going to Renaissance? And I said, well, I think twice because I already flying and getting a lot of dates on my own. So I was thinking about it and asked up my friends, what do you think? And they said, good opportunity. So I said, all right, I'll take the opportunity and go.
How do you read a crowd?
Well, if I just focus, you know, say you focus on what the DJ is playing and watch the crowd reaction. So if he's playing dancehall and the crowd not really react to it, then I guess they need something different. So either you're coming with some hip hop or some reggae, depends on the vibe.
5 years time, what would you have hoped to achieve musically? Do you plan to get into production, building beats?
Well, planning to get into the production game, producing music and building rhythms. Also, I've been to America. I want to go to Canada, Europe, England.
So how you come and center and wanna grab some food? You mad? Pan the fire after this break.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, everything. Let's load up that. Yeah. 777, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 777 one with baiting. In at the party we raving that. But we gala spend half them saving style. If a new make updating. 777 with a new energy, me just activate it. Double the energy, double the vibe. 777 energy drink, the drink for you. World singer said that.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah.
Share it!
I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rap, feel we country. Rear it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rear a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaican culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof from we just a do it to the culture.
If you're ever in St. Anne's Bay, ensure you stop by Brimo's Jerk Pit and Restaurant. They serve breakfast, lunch and dinner every single day. Let's now find out what all the buzz is about in our Pon the Fire segment.
Pon the Fire is brought to you by Carl's Tomato Ketchup and Hot Pepper Sauce, where quality joins affordability. Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix make golden moments, and by New Pack, more than just value.
How did the idea for this business come about?
Well, I usually work at Pulpit when I was a young boy. So I was going to work at the Jerk Center. So that's the idea. And I captured this place and I said, well, this is the perfect place for a Jerk Center. You understand?
So you are located on Windsor Road in St. Anne's Bay?
Yeah.
And how long has this business been in operation?
A year and a half.
And how has it been over the year and a half?
It's good enough. Not bad.
When are you open?
I open at 6 in the morning, sometime a little later, 7 till 6:30 in the evening.
And you open Mondays to Saturdays?
Saturdays.
What's the support been like from the immediate community and people moving around the area and passing by?
Yeah.
They have been supportive?
Because we've been supportive because the water commission is nearby, the library is there, they support me too. And also we have the place where birth certificate
Registrar General Department
is there. So we are in a circle of business, and NIS also give us a lot of support.
So pretty much you're saying that the nearby businesses, they support you?
Support me, yeah. We do breakfast in the morning, and breakfast is started from 7:30 to 10. And then we do lunches, jerk pork, jerk chicken, fried chicken, and also beef and so forth. We do curry goat and all them things there. And people want the jerk in the evening, so we are there for them.
It's breakfast, lunch, and jerk dishes.
Yes, ma'am.
What started your passion for food?
Well, when I was a little boy, I used to cook. So that was the passion goes there.
What keeps your customers coming back? What is it about the food that have them coming back?
Well, what they keep coming back because here is they can see actually what they're cooking, and the cleanliness of the place. That's what they keep coming back. They say the food tastes good.
In Fiwi culture, Carlene Davis shares the backstory behind her 1991 international hit, Dial My Number, which dialed her straight to the top.
Fiwi culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fiwi culture.
You don't need a reason, any old season will be fine. You can dial my number.
It was a huge hit in Jamaica first. What was it that inspired Dial My Number at the time?
Tommy got a call from Mikey Bennett, and he says, man, I have this song, I'm writing this song, and we'd like to see if Carlene would be interested. And of course, we got together, we went to the studio while they were still putting the lyrics together and, you know, perfecting the rhythm. And I think I did a little demo of it before they completed the writing of the song. And I went home and I was getting ready to go on tour. And Mikey says, well, you need to come and, you know, give us another take of the song. So I went to the studio to do another take, left for tour. And while Tommy and I are on tour, we get a call from somebody in Jamaica and said, man, your song is mashing up the place. And I said, mashing up? Which song? He says, Dial My Number. I said, but I haven't finished voicing the song yet. That was just almost like a demo, a better demo of when I first, you know, sat with them, and it just took off.
Were you surprised at the success of Dial My Number?
Of course, because for me, I hadn't finished singing the song yet. I hadn't finished living the song yet to record it, but whatever Mikey heard, he said, no, Carlene, it's done, it's finished, we're ready, it's rolling.
Any old time, no, you don't need a reason, any old season will be fine.
Interesting song. You know, the beat was just very catchy and danceable, and everyone was swinging to that sound at the time. So, you know, it was almost like on time. It was an on-time song. Once we did the original, which took off in the diaspora, and we went into to get it ready now for the album, there were 5 versions that were done. There was the original version, there was the David Morales mix, there was the British Defects mix, and my version, my singing straight on the original track, and then when San came in, Papa San came in and did the version called You Got Me Talking. So basically there were 5 takes that came out as on a 12-inch. Video was awesome. It was done both here in Kingston and in Portland. By this time now, the song had taken off, and John Baker, who was at the time part of the led G Street Records before it became G Jam Records. And we went in the studio to remix and did the video for the album.
What kind of traction internationally? What did it do for you outside of Jamaica?
Well, it just took my career to another level. And this is something we were, you know, you looked forward to be signed to a major label, and it finally happened. And coming from a track record of songs like Still in Love, like Old Friends Do, Going Down to Paradise, Winnie Mandela, Welcome Home Mr. Mandela, With You, so many other songs, you know. So the foundation was set for this album now to move to the next level. And of course, tours after tours, Sunsplash, I was constantly on tour with Sunsplash, you know, when going to Japan and South America, USA, Canada, just amazing, yeah.
In this week's True Tip, dog breeder Trevor Clark gives us the lowdown on the special characteristics of the Rottweiler breed.
What distinguishes the Rottweiler from other similar breeds?
Well, I would say from my experience, they are a family-oriented dog. They are good with kids. They are, of course, intimidating, as some people would say. They have a huge intimidating look, very protective, very loyal to their owners. I mean, they may be calm. They're not excessively noisy. They'll keep relaxed, and you may probably even not notice that they're around, but they are there. But very protective in the home. Therefore, if someone should come around and you hear the Rottweiler, you know that something is really happening. You're not going to make unnecessary noise. They're going to be like reacting to stuff that they see. Very reactive. They're calm. They're watching what's going on before they actually attack.
What would you say are key characteristics about this breed? What stands out most for them?
They're pretty strong. They're some strong animals, very strong. A very good bite. Strong, intimidating look. If you really want a protection, a family dog, could be a friendly dog. You can train him to do whatever, easily trained. Very intelligent. Whatever you want, you can get it from that dog.
What kind of exercise regimen is recommended for the Rottweiler to keep them physically and mentally stimulated?
To be honest, you need to exercise your Rottweilers. They require it. They strive on it. They want to work. They have a drive to go. So if you have them locked up, it's not going to be good for them. So it's good that you walk your dogs daily, socialize them, get them, you know, climatized with the environment, cars moving around. You know what I mean? They are a special breed that is, it requires that excessive work to keep fit. I think people always have this misconception about dogs, but like treating your dogs poorly, any dog at all, they'll react to you in a not unkind manner. So if you treat the dogs accurately, properly, then they'll take care of you. So this misconception is basically because people might mistreat the dogs and they react. Any dog will do that. Rottweilers, like any other dog, treat them well, they treat you well.
Are they loyal dogs?
Very loyal. When it comes down to loyalty, that's a Rottweiler. If someone else steps around, you're the owner, they'll do anything to protect you.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food. And that's how we close the curtains on this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. I'm your host, Naldo Addi, signing out from St. Anne's Bay. Peace, love, take care.
Pree Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari Red Passion, Ray White Overproof Rum, Cal's where quality joins affordability, 7 Energy Drink, Sunshine Snacks Day-O Plantain Chips, and by Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix.